Hashtag Nonsense. This week we talk about it being illegal to be homeless in Hungary, the Urban Dictionary words of the day, and our first ever viewer submissions.
Yeah.
We got viewer submissions,
People
guys.
like us.
I know, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
All right. They tolerate
People,
Yes.
People people don't like us, so that's why we're getting submissions, I think. They're like, your articles are shit. Here, talk about this.
You guys are fucking stupid, and we're so much better at this.
Yeah, exactly.
We're taking control now.
So thank you out there for telling us how to do it properly.
We also won this award at the dollar store.
That is true. We walked in, they gave it to us. Only cost $1.
We won it, but we bought it at the same time.
And what are your names?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
what's
That's a good
your-
point.
Fucking clowns.
I know, right? All right, so
Amateur hour over
hashtag
there.
nonsense. I'm Chris.
Joe.
Damn.
Nick. Damn?
Welcome to the
It
show.
really sounded like I was your damn.
It did kind of sound like
I
damn.
get
I'm
that a
damn.
lot. Damn, yo.
You need to have like a deep voice, so it's like, I'm Chris, Joe, Nick, damn.
Yeah, seriously, work on your black voice.
All right, yeah.
Just don't do
I'll be that one guy in the
blackface.
quartet who's like, bah, 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 like in the background. Yeah, I'll be that guy.
We should get those jackets for the show.
Just all get suits.
Yeah, oh, we should do an episode just fully in suits.
Candy cane striped bow
Yeah,
ties.
with little straw hats.
I'm ready
I love
for
it.
that. Our
That'll be a
background could
fancy
like a barber
episode.
pole.
Yeah.
Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Come on, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Isn't that the WB frog?
Pretty much.
It's like, welcome to hashtag nonsense.
All right, don't let me do the high notes anymore. All right, so what are we doing first this week?
All right, so do you guys want to start with headlines or Urban Dictionary words of the day?
Let's do it.
I'd say headlines.
Headlines? All right, we'll go with the normal.
We'll make them have to watch the video to get
Let's
the
make
new
a
stuff.
news sandwich.
There we go. I like that. That's
yeah.
a good idea.
Except that the bread is this news, so. Alright, fuck it. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
An Urban
Now I
Dictionary
want a
sandwich. All right, so since I'm gonna go with the one we didn't talk about. Did you guys hear about the guy who paid $750 for a photo of an Xbox One?
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Actually, I did hear about this.
Oh my god, I did.
That same shit happened when Xbox 360 came
Oh yeah,
out.
it happens every time. My
Yeah.
question is, why are we not getting smarter? Like,
Because
evolution's
kids-
supposed to exist, but people are getting more and more retarded. I don't get it.
It was like a 17-year-old kid, though, that bought it, wasn't it?
And he was English.
He looks like he's like 35. If
Really?
he's 17, he's doing it wrong.
I think it happened in the UK too, didn't it?
Probably. That would make sense.
It's because they just look at it, and they're like, I don't have one. I'm a trust fund baby.
Yeah.
Right, they don't read the.
And-
Well, I don't think he was a trust fund baby because trust fund babies don't care about $500.
You know what the saddest thing about the whole thing is, too? There's a Kotaku article that came out saying that the average price to buy it on eBay was like $530 because there's enough of them.
How much was it? 750.
750. Like,
Yeah.
overpaid, got a picture, probably could have just went to GameStop.
So here's the problem: we're all too smart for our own good now. We all have way too good of education systems.
No. Those are both very incorrect statements. But continue.
I can't.
He's disproving himself, and it's
I know.
proving your
Oh,
point.
man.
I love it.
Why are you all idiots?
Was it? I want to know if it was like a buy it now price.
You know,
Does it say?
It doesn't even say. It's literally just like the headline, his face. Hang on, let me look in here.
His face.
His face, and he's holding the picture like, hey, look what I got. Retired.
I remember this a while back when we did this for a box for a laptop. Was it one of the new Apples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a link to the description, and it was like, the new Apple has this kind of processing RAM, and this and that and that. And then it was like, this is just for the box, though.
Yeah.
That was the last line, and then we got paid like
What's the thing is, like,
$3,000.
People
for the
are
box.
stupid and don't read the entire article.
Right?
Where's
In
your
that
common
situation,
sense?
are you fucked? Is there anything you can
Well-
do? If it's in
Well,
the description,
I
That's the thing.
think if it's in the description, it says you are buying this picture.
yeah.
That is your fault.
Exactly. Yeah,
Because
he's
if
not
the
gonna-
person
Yeah.
put it in there, whether it was misleading or not, they did put it in the
Exactly.
clear description.
So the people that sell that shit are covered by the eBay protection policy, and if you pay with PayPal,
Yeah.
you can't even work PayPal for it.
It makes me want to start an eBay business, like
Right,
selling.
Just sung photos.
Scam
Photo of
artists.
products.
Not even photos, screenshots. You'll get emailed the screenshot. That's it. I don't have to pay for postage. None of that.
See, actually, that was my next question. Was there free shipping?
I hope so.
Imagine if he charged
That
him
is
like
what-
$17 to send a fucking picture too.
Well, you know, I like to think he's used all like the packing stuff, made it a lot nice and heavy.
Yeah.
Give it a nice big box. You open it up and there's pictures.
What are you
So,
using as
It's just a
packaging
box
stuff?
filled with
Lead?
rocks.
Yeah.
And a picture on top.
Like rocks, 3 dead mice, and a picture of the Xbox One.
Mice. Not only are you dumb, now you have 3 dead mice. Those
They
motherfuckers-
weren't dead originally. it was an added gift.
Did that
Didn't
dumbass
go
have
well.
anything to say for himself?
What can you say for yourself that would
Direct quote. Direct quote. It said photo, and I was in 2 minds. But I looked at the description, and the fact it was in the right category made me think it was genuine. I looked at the seller's feedback, and there was nothing negative. I bought it, and then because I thought it was a good deal, it's obviously now.
That's a pretty good idea. With feedback, spend like a couple years selling boxes
Right.
of Tic Tacs or something.
Yeah.
Get a whole bunch of good
Thousands of
feedback.
He was
And
quick with
then-
those toothpicks.
yeah.
Good job. A
And then,
plus.
and then sell a picture of an aircraft carrier and make $5,000. Oh, maybe more than 5,000. But
Seriously,
talking
500
talking
million.
eBay prices, yeah.
It reminds me of the guy who posted like it was like 700 pounds of pure uncut Colombian cocaine.
Yeah.
And I'm not certain if he was faking or not. Like that's the
Man,
bad
if
part.
we could buy Coke on eBay, we'd all be happy.
This is price to go. I got to get rid of this.
There's a bunch of like drug online marketplaces, but they don't use cash; they use Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin is
really?
the key to the black market.
Yeah, it is.
I'm bummed because I heard about it a while ago. Back when they were like probably $100, $150 per Bitcoin.
Yeah, now they're like 900.
My
right?
buddy had a ton of them back when they were like $10.
Yeah.
Now they're like $900, $1,000.
Yeah.
Just imagine you buy all that stuff and now you're rich and you can buy as many illegal drugs as you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, that's what we all strive for, isn't it?
Exactly. The
Hookers and
Scarface
blow.
ending. That's
Yeah,
what we
hookers
all
and
want.
In the immortal words of Cartman, that's enough to buy a slave. I was hearing there used to be a way to get bitcoins where you would just dedicate a piece of your processor to doing some type of research for like another company. You would just have software on your computer and it would just delegate part of processing to it, and you would just earn bitcoins over like multiple
There's
months.
actually,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
when I was looking up an article for today, one of the things I saw was like that somewhere in China, there's just a Bitcoin farming
Oh, of
like,
course.
super center.
Yeah.
Did
course
you
there
guys
is.
know this is actually something that's going on right now?
The prison labor?
No, well, the prison labor definitely, but there's actually a massive heist going on right now with bitcoins.
Really?
They haven't. As last I heard, which was yesterday, they hadn't caught the guy yet. But there was a guy who successfully created some software, and I don't know how he did it. He's brilliant, but for months he was removing bitcoins from wallets, and it didn't register on the user's end.
That's
so you
incredible.
never saw it leaving.
Good
And
for
there's
him.
there's something like 900 million bitcoins that he has that he's siphoning through wallets right now, trying to find a way to turn into actual cash.
It's like the end of Office Space. He's just taking out the decimals.
We just round it off. Everybody's
He
fine.
can't burn down the internet, though. So.
Well,
That's true.
You can. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
called,
just like to
it's
think
called
it's
nuclear
possible.
war and the end of the human race. You could probably like blow up an EMP that like fucked the whole Earth. That would probably be the only way.
Yeah,
I like that
probably.
idea.
So
I
this
hope
guy's
nobody
an
in North
idiot.
Korea is seeing this.
They're not seeing anything.
They're taking notes. They're like,
Okay, so now, do we want to go into another article or go into pictures?
I don't know. I still kind of hate that guy for being stupid.
You know, he's an idiot, but I really don't feel there's much else we can talk about. And I'm thinking like the sandwich idea is good. We can kind of break it up. You know,
Do you want to pop open the link I sent you a little earlier in the Facebook chat there?
I think I can do that. Yes,
Okay.
I will go ahead and do that.
You
right
should
now.
just read this one because you haven't read it yet. I think you should start it just out of amazement for how amazing it is.
All right, I will take on that challenge.
And how good the front picture is. I actually heard about this guy last week, but
It's a guy.
Well, we didn't do
Or
a show
we know
last
that
week,
much.
so-
it's a guy with a very controversial Instagram account.
Is it just all dick pics?
No.
I actually
thought
almost
about that.
used this as my article of the day. Okay, so artists drapes nearly naked white woman over his shoulders as trophy scarves in latest work. I read this earlier and thought it was fantastic. And
Hey, look at him. He's amazing. He's like this. He's like a bald Urkel.
he's got these giant
I gotta
glasses,
open this.
these absolutely giant glasses. That you,
Are they legit like bottle glasses?
it's the picture is so grainy, it's so hard to tell.
There's another.
Oh yeah!
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
This guy is my
That's
hero.
fantastic.
It's incredible.
He looks like a child dressed up as an adult.
And he-
He looks like Tay Zonde, but older and no longer singing.
It's somehow creepier.
He's just draping naked women on himself.
Drake naked white women specifically.
Specifically white women.
Let's not make it racist.
He's got a specific color. he
Very
uses.
specific white. I mean,
He is not white.
I would like to assume as the seasons change, he'll go into like Indian woman and Asian woman, for color diversity.
You know what this is exactly like? In Ace Ventura, when he punches out the guy that looks like the Monopoly guy, and brings him around and sounds like a scarf.
So he's never going to wear anybody but white women.
What I find fascinating too is that they're not naked white women.
Some of them are.
They're nearly naked white women. So this one right here has no panties, but
Yeah.
a bra.
Yeah,
to keep
she
it
does
classy.
have a bra,
To
yeah.
keep it classy.
Nipples are sensitive.
That is true.
I love this. According to the official website, he wears white. I wear white women for status and power. It's like a social.
I'm tweeting that now.
It's like a social commentary that he's doing. I get it. He's a performance artist. Whatever. You look fucking ridiculous, and it's hilarious. It's like a guy walking around or a woman walking around with like a mink coat or something. He just drapes white women over himself.
On a serious note,
Yeah.
that man is going to have back issues.
I'm clearly concerned for him.
The project is commenting on people's idea of race and status. It sounds more like you just really wanted to have a controversial Instagram account to be.
Well, there are people who see certain race as a status symbol, and someone had no comment on that. He said, I wanted to find another way to come at that. This guy's not only is he a visionary, he's insane.
Well, at least he's going against the normal black stereotype, and they're actually thin white women.
That's true. I'm sure he'd want to do the fat black woman.
They just couldn't support their weight.
Right. How many people do you know that can just carry around a fat white woman? I've tried it.
Draped over your shoulders
Yeah.
like a scarf.
Yeah, and then I came to realize that I could never be a firefighter. I would leave every fat person behind.
Oh god. So yeah, I love this guy. That's my
I do
contribution.
too.
for
This
the
guy
week.
is great. I love his eyebrows too.
Okay, so tweeted right now. I wear white women for status and power. Hashtag snowball. Hashtag scarf party. Hashtag white heaven.
It is white heaven.
That had
I wonder
to
if
go
there's
there.
a stink issue.
Listen to this. Hill has a history of grabbing attention with his comments on race. In November 2011, he caused a stir on the Harlem streets when he donned whiteface and posed as posed as the white ambassador.
I want this guy to be my best friend.
My guess is he would hate you.
I probably, and I would love every minute of it.
Oh god, I would keep trying to climb on his shoulders and stuff, and be like, "Come on, put
Wear
on
me,
Instagram."
damn it! Come on.
Am I not good enough for you?
I'd love to get him on the show, not to actually talk or anything, but just be in the background.
Yeah, he could be our background
He could be
piece.
our background.
He could be our
Carry around a
background.
white woman.
You could have the white woman with the white face be the ambassador to hashtag nonsense.
Oh god.
The official ambassador of white people everywhere.
Oh, if we can find this guy, we need to contact him.
Well, he has an Instagram account. We can find him easily.
All right, we need to contact him.
Just find his Twitter and
I should.
This is starting to sound a lot more like a stalking.
That's fine.
Situation.
This guy's amazing.
That's the whole internet.
That's true.
That's a fair point. So Dan, let's hear from you.
Oh, okay.
What do
I
you
have
got
a
going
story. Get ready to be petrified.
I'm always ready.
Mexican teen reportedly injects crocodile into genitals.
Oh, crocodile.
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 Excuse me.
Oh, the
Crocodile.
flesh-eating drug.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a crazy Russian designer drug that's got like fucking Drano in it.
Oh, is that
Oh
the
my
shit that's
God.
like eating people's arms
Yeah,
off?
Yeah.
into the genitals.
Why
Why?
would you ever do that?
It was like her last good vein was in her hood. I don't understand. Where the fuck? How many places could you go before you went right, for there?
Like you can go do like in between your fingers and toes and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
lose a foot.
Maybe she was like, well, nobody's ever going to see that.
That is the definition of rock crotch.
In Soviet Russia, drugs do you.
Yeah. Big
So-
but she was Mexican, you said, right? Was she American or was
she was
Mexico?
Mexican. This is from Mexico
Oh.
City. This was actually reported. I guess it's starting to get over there now, away from Russia, and its cases are popping up in Mexico City.
It'll be in the States eventually.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be funny. You'll be able to tell them from miles away.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
ooh.
they literally look scaly.
Yeah.
There's a Vice doc on it in Russia,
Yeah.
and it's fucking terrifying. It's just like it is literally eating them. It looks like flesh-eating bacteria.
Yeah.
Who sits there and goes, I'm done with heroin.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
they got
do
to
this.
they got to such a point that they were like, I can't afford heroin, and I have to do something else now. It's a combination. I don't even know what's in it. Does anybody know what's in crocodile?
Die.
Let me see.
Yeah,
It might tell you
seriously.
right here.
I'm looking at
Well,
it.
bath salts. I mean, do those.
If you are
Here it is.
that,
Here we go. Crocodile was first produced in Russia, where a scarcity of heroin and an abundance of over-the-counter codeine fueled a pandemic that peaked in 2011, when approximately 1 million people were addicted to it. And now it's been in steady decline because of it's all the codeine. That's what it is. They've restricted the sales of it.
so this week's business venture: get a shit ton of heroin
right.
and go to Russia.
We could make billions.
Or be killed by Russian mobsters.
Deso
We'll send our ambassador to have sends over there.
Just walk around with a white woman. He's like, you can't.
And they were like,
He'll walk around with a white woman who's holding bags of heroin, just selling them to the Russians. It's perfect.
he's like, what's up, comrades? And they're like, he has the status symbol. I want to do that.
He has the power.
They're like, it's like after The Godfather, like all the mobsters started changing how they do things. Now
Exactly.
the Russians like, I must drape a woman over my shoulder. That is status now. The newest trend in Russia. While it was performance arts in America, it's been caught on.
It's actually funny because like I have my article up right now, and one of the side headlines is the teen reportedly injects it. It's just a picture of her legs.
Yeah,
and it
it's
literally
just- yeah.
looks like hundreds of rotting
Yeah.
ringworms.
It says
Yeah.
here it can and will produce gangrene.
I like how it not only can, but it will.
Yeah, so that means that she has a Civil War infected pussy. Wow. It's terrible.
A grandma's boy. Who wants to talk about my STD from the silent film era?
It's supposed to be like 10 times more powerful than morphine, but only lasts like. It's a very short high.
See, it doesn't
I,
seem worth like
exactly. So you get high for 10 minutes and your crotch just rots off.
right. Risk versus reward on this one. Like, anybody with half of a brain could figure out that this is a terrible idea.
I don't know if we should show any pictures of crocodile in the.
I think
No, I think it needs to be shown.
No,
For sure.
I
I think.
damn.
I think
Sure, yeah, you're right.
It was your article.
I had to
stand
I
by
had
your
to,
article.
I had to see it, so yeah, that's fine.
I'll find like an arm one or something. I'm not looking for any.
I'm looking for the
badge
leg ones right now.
Yeah,
It's
the
fucking
leg ones.
terrible.
It's
Yeah,
horrible.
the article has the picture of some legs.
No stench trench ones.
No, that it can't even be called stench trench at that point. Like
Zombie trench.
Oh.
All right.
Just rotting from the inside.
So yeah,
out.
so
What do you got?
What do I got? I got something a little bit brighter.
hopefully.
God, I hope so.
Let's just put it this way: Japan has done it again.
Okay.
The title is "Robot Hand Jobs of the Future," and the future is coming.
Did they put the CUM?
No, they did CO,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's
I gotcha.
play on words here,
Oh,
people.
that is.
So
That
I mean,
is
this does not
fantastic.
surprise me. This sounds inevitable.
no, it doesn't.
I've been waiting for it.
I'm gonna put
quite
this out there
some
right
time.
now. I don't ever want a robot hand job.
Why not?
Viruses, right?
You mean like
computer
you mean
viruses?
Computer
Yeah.
viruses?
Oh, okay.
It's gonna fucking grip and rip.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory.
yeah.
There was an
Yeah.
episode when what's his face got his dick stuck in a robot.
Exactly.
Don't watch it.
You should, because there's dicks and robots. But
If that's the incentive to watch the show,
That's
here
the
you go.
tagline of the show.
Big Bang Theory, Dixon Road.
But yeah, it's this Japanese company. There is a video which you guys will see. It also says NSFW, so I mean, hide your kids.
I think we're pretty much NSFW to begin with. So,
But it's
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
it's this little. It's a robot with 3 armatures, and it looks like the Hamburger Helper glove.
so wait, does one play with your balls?
No, it's just one hand that stays solely on the shaft.
Oh, so it's got 3
So
digits.
it's like
a claw.
It's like
Right.
a Mickey Mouse glove.
Right. But it literally, like, from this angle, it looks like the Hamburger Helper glove. Like, legitimately looks like the Hamburger
Oh,
Helper
it
glove.
really does.
And then there's a GIF.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to say it. I have to.
yeah, that's.
That's
So literally, it's
I don't know how I feel about that.
I love the virtual reality mask. To
Right.
make you seem like you're really with the girl.
you can look at a woman's hand as this robot is just fucking jerking you off.
Is it self-lubricating?
Listen.
I would hope not.
I'm gonna
Like,
go
I'm
ahead and
hoping
say.
there's like a little moisture thing inside there that's just like.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that,
squirting
if
shit
that
out.
ever comes
Well,
out
I mean-
like soon,
If you
we should get one for the table just to sit there while we're doing the episode.
looking at the GIF, the dude's wearing a virtual mask,
Yeah.
and there's no I don't see any sound. There should be,
There-
because I'd want to hear
there
that
needs
little,
to
like,
be.
There's plenty of fuck machines for women out there. There's about
Right,
time to
we
get
need
a job.
one.
Exactly.
Like the Sibian.
We could actually put this in the pop-off booths.
We could put that in the pop-off booth.
We discussed this. We said that, but we raised these concerns.
Here's the thing.
I think our idea though was more of the human form fucking a stationary hand.
Here's the
where
thing, though.
this
Oh,
we
Oh,
can
that's
put in-
true. That way it was.
You're not thinking correctly. I mean, you
Shut
kind
up!
of are.
I have plenty of good ideas right now. We partner with Lazy Boy. We partner with this company.
Okay, I
And
like
you get
that.
you get a Lazy Boy jerk off.
There's one thing you're forgetting though. We need to be handicap accessible. So a ramp to a jerk off machine, perfect, perfect for you guys.
We do this for you. We love you. We want you to get hand jobs.
I'm just saying we need to make sure
Although
that
there
our
should be-
software is the encryption is up to date.
So no viruses.
I mean, God forbid if somebody gets a hold of our Wi-Fi and it becomes the worst ride of your life. You know, it's like that's my concern.
Exactly.
I think it needs to be pointed out that the first sentence in this article is the second law of robotics is a robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings.
Yeah, Asimov.
I don't know if this was his intention. I
have a vision,
the jerk off
and that vision is hand jobs.
Good morning, Danny.
the future is
Oh no,
bright.
again? Please no.
It just made me
You
think
know
of
the
shit like-
rules, baby. You know the rules.
That actually
I'm okay with the rules, but why is the webcam aimed right at your eyes?
that actually brings up a concern, like the longevity of the components. Like after your 500th use,
on the first day.
Could you? I'm just waiting until the first person brings that to Geek Squad.
It's broken. What are you using it for? You know, like
What do you think I'm using?
like
it for?
mixing things up and just shaking things around.
I'm
like
a
painting stuff.
bartender, so I use it to mix drinks because I have arthritis. Yeah, arthritis.
Well, you have the most common problem here. It's gunked up.
that is actually a concern. The joints get all gunked up.
Yeah. It'd be worse than a hot tub filter.
The only problem I see with this is like in the video and in the GIF, like the robot's on a table.
Yeah.
So you have to be sitting in a chair near a table at the right height.
That's
I'm sure it's
complicated.
adjustable.
I mean, if we got
If this is version 1, then I can't wait for version 5.
All right.
When they're supposed to work the kinks out.
it jerks, jiggles, and sticks a pinky in your ass.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly. You got like
It's one-
the
it's like
the
a full
feather
rig
duster
at
on
this
the
point.
balls.
You get into this little like suspended machine. You can just strap it on. Like, let's go.
It'll have a speaker eventually. You're so big. You're so big. Oh my god. I love your dick.
Rub synthetic tits in your face.
And then for those who like to be treated badly, like already again.
This is
My mother told me not to marry you.
I've heard that way too many times.
I can't wait till the first guy marries his sex machine. That's
I'm sure it's already
No,
happened.
I think it has happened in
Yeah.
Japan. I think there's like dudes that have married like
Pillows.
real dolls.
yeah.
Real dolls. I
Oh,
know about a
yeah.
guy who wanted the full. It was a full size sex pillow,
Yeah.
and he wanted to marry it. I don't know how it went for him, but
Well, I mean, there's no complaining, there's no back talk, and it's always ready for you. What could go wrong?
Exactly.
it's true. It's true. Plus, it's
Ladies,
also
be
your.
more like fucking pillows.
It's your favorite anime character.
I think I just killed Nick.
You got another one?
Speaking of really creepy things, I found a picture on
Hold
the
on.
internet about
What is creepy about robot hand jobs?
everything.
So many things.
More things than we have time for. And I don't mean on the show, I mean today. But anyway, speaking of creepy things,
Hold on. Let's say that they made. Let's say we go like Star
tags in.
Star
He's
Trek
like, "I'm not
shit.
done yet."
Star Trek shit. You got something like Data, but it's a sexy broad. 7 of 9. You wouldn't fuck that.
7 and 9. Okay, well,
hang on. She is fully functioned for everything, right? So
7 of 9 is a human.
Yeah, but she got Borgified or whatever.
But if we go to Data, Data is fully functional.
He's just a little pale.
Yeah, but he was built to work all around.
Yeah.
He had
Well,
pleasure.
still, you can fix pale.
Yeah, little
Irish do it all the time.
little
They try.
makeup.
exactly.
All right, so what we're
Whiskey.
saying is jerk off robot weird fucking a cyborg. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
you know what?
All right,
yeah.
let's move on.
The
To
reason
be honest, I'm okay with both. I'm not going to limit myself.
The reason
here.
is the jerk off robot currently is just a hamburger helper glove jerking
Okay.
you off, and that's creepy to me.
I get that.
But could you imagine that hamburger helper commercial?
No.
Oh, God.
hand jobber helper.
Nice.
I'm just gonna add the meat.
Just add meat, shaken, not stirred. I wonder if there is an oscillating option.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh man.
All right, come on. It's done.
Palate
It's done.
cleanser.
It's
Palate
done.
cleanser.
Stop looking at
Come
me like
on,
that.
Nick.
Do not make eye contact with me.
Or like the twist, like
Listen, come on. You guys are always looking at me making jerk off motions.
Well, I mean, who else are we going to look at? You're the prettiest one out of all of us.
staring at the camera. Okay, so anyway, back to creepy things. We all love bacon, right? Not as much as this guy.
I don't know.
Everyone take a look. That is my picture.
All right, he does love bacon.
I could masturbate to that.
To the guy or just the bacon?
Whatever.
I don't,
Think what you want.
I don't like bacon anymore.
Imagine how much saltier that bacon is.
Oh.
I just want to know what the grocery, like the guy at the grocery store was thinking when he bought all that bacon. Like,
Oh, I thought there was a party.
Seriously, what does anybody think? This guy's going to have a good night.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's going
That
to
guy
jerk
did have a
off
good
with
night,
something.
apparently.
So
Back
this guy
to
must have a lot of
jerking
scallops at home or something. I don't know.
Right?
There you go.
Killed his wife, wrapped her in bacon, threw her on the fucking smoker for a little
Yeah, that is.
Okay, there any more of this?
Also, I got this awesome haircut.
Oh, this is pictures. We're going
These
to
are pictures, yeah.
That is an awesome.
I think that's gonna be the new style.
Is that dude a dyke?
He looks like Spanish Michael Cera.
He does look like that, except with like a weird kind of Jerry curl on the top and just
Miguel Serra.
draped.
Miguel Cera.
Miguel
I
Cera.
love it.
Oh. All right, I'm done with this website.
I don't like photos anymore.
Okay, let's go with someone else's photos.
I still have my,
I did not
still
do
have my jerk
photos.
off gift going.
No, we don't.
It's like a photo. It's better.
Okay, so you know what? Let's go into Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
We'll go
can
with
do that.
we'll go with Joe first.
But I wanted to finish.
Okay, we'll let you finish.
Thank you.
Nick, you can go ahead.
I've got one that most people already should know. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Nice.
And it's gone. I know what the name
job.
of it is, though. It's, tummy sticks.
Tummy sticks.
Can you guys define tummy sticks? This is how we should do it. We should just try to...
Yes. Oh, I love this game. Okay. All right. So define tummy sticks. I would imagine it would be when two naked men roll around facing each other and make some heavenly music.
It's pretty close. Tummy sticks. It is a game,
Dan's like, I don't like this game.
and generally it is. I would say that the sentence used would be, "Would you like to play some tummy sticks?" Is how it would go.
Joe, got any ideas while he thinks?
See, what I'd like to believe is that it's just, I actually don't even like to believe this. I'm terrified to believe it. But it's just, like a woman laying on a table, and everybody's just like jerking off and smacking their dick off her stomach.
Okay, all right.
Whoever finishes first wins.
I like to think you're on a bridge, and two people who are naked jump off. Two men who are naked jump off one side, and whoever crosses the other side of the bridge first wins. Like Pooh Sticks from Winnie the Pooh.
What's it?
I know it was in when you started with, you start on a bridge.
Do you have this conversation about this Winnie the Pooh stick race a lot? Or?
No, it's just it's Pooh Sticks.
Okay.
All right, so
What's
tummy sticks.
the
official
real
definition.
definition?
Tummy sticks is the situation commonly referred to as a game, in which two erect men cuddle closely, face to face, causing their two erect penises or sticks to push upwards between their stomachs. Or
I win!
tummies. Sticks combined with tummies, hence the name tummy sticks. Chris, hey Grant, want to play tummy sticks? Yes. Well, no, let's do that. Let's do that exactly.
You know what the creepy thing about this is? One of my coworkers is named Grant, and he does watch this show.
Wait, hold
and
on.
multiple times, either of us would be like, "Want to play tummy sticks?" So that's weird that those two names were in there.
And then they have a little action here that says, "Game of tummy sticks ensues." Grant, take me now, Chris. Take me.
You want to talk to Grant?
Those are
Just posting some fiction on
I'm
the
gonna let him find this gem when he watches the show.
those are words I will never say.
And that is my...
All right, so Dan, you're up.
Mine is fisherman's haircut.
Nick, do you have a guess?
Across the Gordon's fisherman.
Come back to me.
Okay, do you have a guess?
Fisherman's haircut?
Yeah.
Is it just like a fishnet around somebody's head? I have no fucking clue. This is going to be way too weird for me to even try.
I'm going to assume a fisherman's haircut is when you take some fishing line
Yeah.
and you wrap it around the tip of your dick.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, it does. But this is Urban Dictionary.
And cut off the tip of your dick?
No, you just leave it there as decoration.
Where's
It
the
turns
haircut part
purple.
come from
It
then?
turns purple. It's a new hairdo. See?
All right, well, I'm going to go with that, sort of. I'm thinking fishing line around as much of your pubes as you possibly can get, tie it, and rip them out.
Dan?
So you guys are all awful.
It's probably like the sweetest thing ever. There's probably like a pony involved.
If there's a pony, I'm in.
It's when you get a haircut and a blowjob from two different people at the same time. You guys went way
Oh,
dark.
that's...
How does it feel? Where's the fisherman?
Fisherman
Yeah.
come in.
I don't know. But I thought it was funny.
The word's amazing. It just doesn't fit the definition.
So, was it used in a sentence?
It's what I've heard said about a hairdresser near my place located in the city or in a town. You can get a fisherman's haircut at that barbershop.
Okay.
I don't fucking like your article.
I'm sorry, it wasn't as dark for you guys. And you fucking grab, you grab the tip of the dick and you like rip it, yeah.
It's Urban Dictionary. You
Exactly.
gotta go as bad
You
as
gotta
you
go
can.
dark or go home. Okay, so mine, flying rhino. Yes.
Dive head nose first into a woman's asshole.
Okay.
Okay. You wear a rhino mask, right?
Right.
And you set up one of those tiny little trampolines at the edge of your bed while a girl is bent over in doggy position. Like stomach flat, ass up.
I feel you've done this before in real details.
You bounce off the trampoline, do a double front flip, and just land right, just insert perfectly.
With your rhino mask or your dick?
You gotta try to get her like in the back of the head.
With the mask,
With
okay.
the mask, yeah.
Dan?
You're up, buddy.
That's when just two people love each other and they just hug and they just go, we like rhinos.
Can you say that a little louder? I feel like that might not have picked up.
You guys, I can't compete with this.
We pushed into his limits.
It's just like when you guys just when two people are just embraced and they see a picture of a flying rhino and they're like, "Oh, how majestic! That sounds wonderful," and that's it. And they just kind of they hold each other. I don't know.
You're bad at this. Dictionary
I
game.
really am.
It's amazing, though.
It's very close between the two of you, but I'm going to give Nick the
Oh no, that's even worse.
We know how to play
Unfortunately,
due to his graphic description. So this is the actual description, and it's a long one. When one girl straps a dildo on her head, usually drenched with warm sperm,
Where the fuck does the
like
sperm
you just
come
have that
from?
available apparently.
I'm waiting.
puts a pair of pre-creamed panties in her mouth, gets on all fours, make a sound like Dino from the Flintstones, takes off full blast, and jackrams the dildo into another girl's asshole. This typically sends the girl who got nailed flying into the air. The term girl is also interchangeable with ass-banging homo.
In case there was, this is not
Yeah.
To alleviate any confusion.
And the sentence that was used was, "As I peered through the lesbian's window, I witnessed a fat bitch perform the flying rhino on her skinny lesbian partner. I read in the paper the next day that surgery was required to remove the dildo from her ass."
But where does the warm semen come from in
Yeah.
that story?
They just
There has to be a male involved.
Icing on the
They
cake.
just keep it in the
apparently,
tea kettle.
like, yeah.
for just so
Yeah, but
occasions.
still.
They just warm it up.
then they're running some sort of milking ring
Well,
just to have Rhino.
I'm gonna say,
He's dead. He's done. He's done with this
don't even-
episode.
when
can't-
considering a person
I
that
can't even
takes on
fathom
this
that
activity, I'm
situation.
sure that's the least of the activities that they do.
I mean, I suppose that could be like the finishing maneuver.
I know this is how these people start.
That poor.
That is
and we're all like the person's roommates and like, Jesus Christ, they're just watching the Flintstones and Roughhouse in there. It's awful. Knock it off in there. Keep it down.
Have I told you guys that I have to take a shower after we do this every time?
I don't blame you.
I don't either.
I do it usually with all my clothes on. I'm just dirty.
I was just
Shame.
washing the sadness away that this is what our lives have come down to.
By the way, I think that the viewers should comment on which one was their favorite. Who won the game of the best or worst, depending on who you are. Word from Urban Dictionary.
I still get to go, and I think I have an edge.
All right, you go ahead.
I fucking made my own, and I'm going to submit it tonight.
I think it's cheating.
Yeah, especially since we already know it.
Yeah.
You do already know it,
Yeah.
but I'm going to use it anyway.
Yeah.
Erectionot.
Now, if I didn't know what it was,
Right.
I would say it
Exactly.
would be a man who enjoys the company of a lovely lady
Okay.
who ties his erection into a knot.
Okay.
Damn it, that was mine.
All right, Daniel.
Just replace lovely lady with gentleman.
It'll fit you that way.
A astronaut who gets boners from rocket rides.
Ooh, that's so close to mine. That is so close to mine. Mine is an astronaut or a cosmonaut, either or. It's interchangeable.
yeah.
Who
For our Russian watchers.
erects statues on the moon.
All right, and if I didn't write this, and I was just gonna guess what an you're a fucking son of a bitch.
Erect statues of erections on the moon.
Exactly. Yeah, the giant cock statues.
Instead of a flag, we
It's
just put
glorious. It's like the
Now the moon's a man.
It's like the obelisk from 2001.
Exactly.
You touch it, you get all the knowledge of the world.
all the dick knowledge.
Exactly.
So if I had to guess without having been the one that just made this up, I would
I
would
believe
have.
you get to guess. We didn't get to guess on ours.
Well, we knew them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
knew
well,
that. But I'm
alright,
just saying,
okay.
if this was one that was already there, I just imagined it that someone got an erection from astronauts or just space in general.
It's
Like
good,
to see
yeah.
Carl Sagan or Morgan Freeman talking about space and then just like boner time.
Sagan wasn't an astronaut.
He-
Oh,
It's
he's
one
right.
of the space talk.
Well, yeah, I said
father of modern
more like
science.
about space.
Okay. All right.
Like you just hear the word
Yeah.
like solar system and
Yeah.
you're just like, holy fuck, I am hard.
Astrophiles.
Yes.
Okay.
That could be a good one. My definition for
Or
it, however,
cosmophiles for our
Russian
Russians.
viewers.
I have a bonus one because I just found this. And I
Well, tell us your.
Can I do
Oh,
mine
that-
first?
that wasn't his
I
definition.
thought that was the definition.
Holy
Alright.
shit!
You're like an attention black hole. Just sucking it all in.
Careful. I was gonna say careful. We're talking about black holes now. Someone's gonna get a boner.
So the definition of an erectionaut is the one who explores an erection with great enthusiasm, ferocity, and wonder.
I love that.
Wow.
I love that wonder is added.
Yeah.
That's-
You have
that's-
to,
Yeah.
because
It's like everyone's a rainbow.
It changes the meaning of the song Rocket Man.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the meaning of the song Rocket Man. I'm pretty sure.
So my definition for it was, my ex-girlfriend was such an erectionaut. Every time we were together, she explored my dick like it was the moon. Good thing she didn't stab a flag into it like Neil Armstrong did, though.
Very well.
She could be Fuzz Aldrin. Yay! Now you guys are all shamed, and I win.
I'm trying to think of something for Neil Armstrong.
I don't know the third guy's name. I was the poor third guy. I always forget his name.
He doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, and fucking Captain Crunch.
It was Bucky O'Hare.
Oh, Bucky O'Hare definitely was there.
Well, what's your bonus one?
Dickie Boner hair.
Here.
I'm so glad someone else remembers Bucky O'Hare. I just
If there was a video game for it, I remember it.
fair enough. Okay, so the bonus one that I grabbed because I didn't know if Joe was gonna get one in time is Velvet Hammer.
Oh.
I'm thinking it is a. God, it's always. God damn it! What's wrong with me? I'm thinking.
Not just you.
I'm thinking it's a woman who wears a very soft, velvety glove and just pounds the shit out of your dick.
Okay,
See, that's very close to what I was thinking.
that just sounds horrid. Joe,
I was thinking of a woman that was wearing like velvet stockings and was like stepping on your nuts.
okay, all right. Again, terrible. Dan,
Velvet Hammer. I guess it'd be like a really soft vibrator.
What is wrong with
It's
you?
velvety soft, you know. But it's just bam, just giving it to you.
I feel like it would dry out, like it would get all absorbed.
Yeah, there would
into
really be a moisture
and then it would be like
issue.
the squishy hammer after
There
a
would
while.
have to be lubrication for that.
okay. So what it really is when a man takes his erect penis and bounces it off the forehead or mouth of a woman.
Oh.
Well, I mean, isn't that a mushroom stamp?
Yeah.
If you're doing it to the forehead.
Yeah.
Well, it's the balls. Balls are mushroom stamps. So they're saying that the guy who wrote this must have velvety dick skin because he thinks very high.
My dick looks like a newborn's antlers.
Yeah.
Newborn deer's antlers.
Are you trying to tell me that you guys don't moisturize?
No,
How much is?
I'm a dry jerk.
I
I'm
No,
like
I'm
an animal.
saying like every day when I get out, like when I wash my dick in the shower, I use soap that smells like pie,
I was going to say.
and then when I get out and I'm dried off, just put a little bit of moisturizer on it, keep that thing soft.
You ever see that old SNL skit with Steve Martin's penis beauty cream? And he's like trying to market this cream, but it's just like jerk off lube in reality.
All right.
You mean Jergens?
Let's go to the viewer submission because we're like 45 minutes into this.
Are we already?
Yeah.
We have talked way too much about jerk off robots.
I love this new game, by the way. We need to do this every week.
All right, so this one is also suffixed by an NSFW because what would hashtag nonsense be without ridiculous, disgusting shit?
So wait, do we know who sent this in, or is
Yes,
it an anonymous
this
viewer?
actually was sent in along with the video you brought up. No, you brought up the one about the kid that paid a shit ton of money for an Xbox picture. Donna sent me that and this link that I'll read the title to you right now.
I'm excited.
Vaginal knitting is here to make everyone afraid of performance art once again.
Knitting?
Knitting.
I've
So-
heard of this.
So like you put the thing. Okay.
I'll get right into it. I will read the article to you.
I like the guessing. I feel
All right,
like
so guess first, and then
Is
I'll
it
go over
like you get the quills and you put them in and then you kind of work it so that it's like?
You're halfway there.
Am I really? Oh man.
Okay.
You just
I was somewhere completely else, and
you got a little bit of reversal going.
Well,
This is what I would like it to be. I would like it to be a woman who grows an extreme bush, shaves it off, and then just like makes yarn out of it for
Gloves.
like, I don't know, like sweaters for mice or something. I don't know, something for small animals.
So mine is I feel like a woman who gets some yarn and shapes it like Dan's velvet hammer, inserts it, and uses it as a storage facility while knitting a sweater. That's
So
my guess.
you are fucking retardedly close.
Wait, are you saying that she's
What?
like using her goo as like a sewer
As a
kit,
as
like,
a-
like a box?
Exactly.
So-
She's
using
using the box as a box.
So this woman out of Australia,
At least it's not a Florida man.
Casey Jenkins, refers to herself as a craftivist.
An
Now she
activist crafter.
Yes. Now she does this primarily to, raise
Awareness.
not
whatever
awareness,
the fuck that means.
but more acceptance to the vagina.
100 likes on Facebook will cure cancer. Be aware.
So what she does is she goes into this. She has her own art studio. She takes spools of cotton, inserts them into her vagina, and then from the center pulls it out and knits with it.
So she uses herself as a spool?
Yes. So there is a YouTube video that goes along with this.
Oh Jesus Christ!
How?
It's an
It doesn't violate anything on YouTube?
No, it's an interview with her,
Wow.
and it shows while she's doing it, like this video of her doing this, and there's just like her sitting in front of the camera, and we're talking about it. So
The screen comes up from below.
So this is a picture of her doing it. So she sits on this wooden table with a spool of cotton in
how
a
much is
vagina. All right.
I love how happy you are.
And she pulls it.
Hang on, that was so childlike. Like you just had glee. You were like, "Look at how much is there."
Oh, it's like the
And-
first time as a kid that I went to Storyland or something.
This place is magical.
So
Your eyes were just open and glistening.
Oh my god.
as she needs more material, she tugs on it and pulls it out of her vagina.
This reminds me of this other activism thing. I don't know what the purpose was, but they were talking about how they were liberating a chicken. Like, not a living chicken, just like a dead fucking chicken at a supermarket. And there were these pictures of this woman, like, tobacco stuffing in this turkey or this chicken into herself and smuggling it out.
I heard about that. I remember that. Yeah.
Does anyone else want to see our official new spokesman with her draped around him
While she's knitting.
while she's knitting a scarf?
I love it.
That would be perfect.
I don't know if
There's a catch to this.
Of course.
And this is a fucking disgusting catch.
Ugh.
She does not stop when menstruating.
Oh, that's how you get festive.
So
ones.
if you
Yeah,
guys,
everyone's-
I was about to say, how are you going to make the Christmas sweater?
if you guys look at this picture closely, you can see a color difference from here to here.
Isn't she worried about like yeast infections or
No, it's 100% cotton. Isn't that what tampons are made out of anyway?
UTIs? I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't be having cotton that you're constantly pulling.
All I
out,
know
you
is that if you had to interview her, like, while she's doing it, I imagine they'd be like, so what kind of things? Well, I like to make a lot of sweaters. And then, make a lot of nice kind of things that be for people, for even animals. Or
Check out
I
these
just
booties.
imagine-
So, I mean, you guys are going to see...
I'm almost done with a scarf.
You guys are going to see the video and the picture.
What?
They have to. They have to.
I don't want to do that.
But you can...
I will link to it. I'm not going to put it in.
All right, fine. You can
I
link
will
to
link to it.
it. But you can see a clear color difference between just bloody cotton and fresh clean.
I will link to it.
She actually describes it as somewhat arousing.
I would hope it would be somewhat arousing. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of...
Jesus Christ. What do we have for time?
If I was playing the drums with my dick, I would hope that I get something out of it, I can't fucking stuff shit like cotton in there. I mean, I get the same thing that she's doing.
Oh, I forgot to mention that her
You're gonna
name
give the drums a velvet hammer?
Yeah.
her name for this She's making a scarf, mind you. Casting of my womb.
Oh, that's just moving on. We're 51 minutes into the show.
Thank you,
or
Donna,
something-
and your welcome, Internet.
Maybe not 51 minutes. There might be a little discrepancy here, but somewhere in the 50-minute range. So I think it's time to bring up one of the things we talked about. We advertised earlier in the show. Hungary, the country, bans homelessness.
So are they just executing them and sweeping them into the gutter?
That is the only
that would be
reasonable
more
way.
humane, I think. So starting December 1st, 2011, actually, holy shit. This is a new article. I guess it just happened.
Well, it's
they're
it's
just getting to it.
Yeah, just getting around to it.
It takes a while for the Telegraph to get out there from Hungary.
Right? Yeah, it's
It makes
fucking
sense.
hungry. Nobody pays attention there anyway.
Apparently, it's now illegal to be homeless in the country. First offense is a warning. Second offense,
Hey.
you get a fine that equates to $600 in U.S. currency.
Fantastic.
What homeless man can pay a $600 fine?
So what happens after that?
It doesn't even. Jail.
Let me guess. They
Yeah.
give them housing, just like that. They just fucking put them in jail, and then everyone else has to foot the bill.
It's like first offense, they're like, "Hey, don't do that,
Hey,
guy.
get in a
Come
house
on."
or something.
Yeah.
Second offense, they're like, "You know what? I said don't do it. $600 or whatever it's called in Hungary. 600."
600 Hungries.
Something terrible is happening.
I think you get squirrels in your roof.
I have no idea what's going on, but we're
Death
under
is
attack.
coming. Death is coming.
I think we're under attack. But so second offense, give me your money that you clearly don't have. Third offense, it's like we're gonna just put you in jail for a weekend. Fourth offense, you get beaten for weeks. Fifth offense, fucking here's a condo. You win.
You beat the system.
If you were really tyrannical and you really wanted to do this, you just gotta scoop them up and start getting those organs out of them. Pretty
Right?
much.
There you go.
So-
Organ harvesting. You're saving lives.
Yeah.
I mean,
While reducing the homeless
I
population.
don't like the fact that you just have the jerk off robot and like zoomed in on in a constant shift that I can see. It's just constantly like.
I have the GIF just looping.
Oh, I didn't even notice the guy sitting there.
He's got the VR
It's like
glasses
shaking a
on.
bottle of bubbles too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bubble should be coming out. That'd be
If bubbles were coming out, that'd be amazing.
Those guys are
Oh, if I kick you, I'm sorry.
You can turn that
and the
away from
bubbles.
me.
Yeah. All right. So, does anyone have anything else?
Yeah, jerk off robots are the way of the future.
This is the new Robot Wars. They don't have blades anymore. They have freaking just like
Which
two
one?
guys.
Which one gets Jimmy off faster?
Oh, you brought up that before, that Japanese game show about trying to get the gay guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the next level. Like,
Is
We
anyone
don't
else
have to-
getting
no.
more and more terrified of the coming robot apocalypse?
yeah.
No,
I embrace it.
I do too.
I
If
embrace
I'm
our
getting a
robot
hand job,
overlords.
well, I'm getting pulled apart.
That's how they're gonna like take over the world.
Yeah.
They're just gonna sex us all up. So we're just too tired.
They're already doing it. Have you watched 1 minute of television? Any minute of television in the United States.
Have you been on the internet?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They could be selling fucking pencils and they'd find a way to like.
I still have the old GIF from the. From McDonald's when they were like double cheeseburgers, I'd hit it. That was his slogan for like a weekend before they actually realized what it meant.
Okay, I'm gonna issue a challenge to everyone right now.
I don't want to flip a cheeseburger.
Next,
I do. I do.
No, next week.
If I already did, can I use that?
He's got the pimples to prove it.
I actually might have a pre-recorded video of me fucking a cheeseburger.
It has nothing to do with fucking cheeseburger.
Damn it!
I have two challenges this year. Everyone bring in a GIF. Whoever has the worst one wins.
Got one.
No, different. A new GIF.
I have my favorite one saved on my phone right now.
Well,
next week. Next
My
week.
new one is just going to be me in this chair.
You're going. Yeah, buddy. It's like Japan tested, Joe approved.
My GIF is just going to be Joe going.
As you going. I told you.
If you just peer through my window any Sunday night, you're going to see that anyway. So
Here, don't talk about it. Just look at it. Wait 1 second. I'll take a second to loop.
So just be a reaction.
What the bar has been set. All right.
I don't think I could top that.
So you guys are gonna have to wait a week to find out what we just laughed at.
But you can stare at this.
But it was worth it.
All right.
Meanwhile, a jerk-off robot for your pleasure.
I'm Nick.
Damn.
Chris.
You don't even fucking care.
Goodbye. With hashtag nonsense. Adios.
Oh, shit.